and past perfect tense. What for? When do we use past simple? Past. It is in the past. And past perfect?
That comes first.
There is an activity that happened first, and then
Past simple is the second. Become after the first one.
okay, the past simple will be the activity after the first activity, and both activity happen in the past. All right. So we can see this one. After John, Ted, and had their breakfast, they blah 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 their back, and blah 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 to the river fish. So there are two main. This one, and this one. Which happened first?
Finish.
Finish. Okay. So that's why we will use
Had. Past perfect.
Okay, past perfect, right?
Yes.
So had, finish, verb 3. Okay, and then they
Two.
Okay, very good. They took their bags and went. Very good. Oh, and went to the river to
Yes.
fish. By 4 o'clock.
They had
Hadn't garden.
By 4 o'clock, before 4 o'clock, something that he had already done or hadn't done yet.
They was
Okay, is this negative? So
Hadn't garden.
they hadn't get or got.
Garden.
Okay, got or gotten. Okay, yeah. So they decided to go home. Boys, do we need to put hadn't here?
Didn't like.
Yeah, why? It doesn't show that it already happened, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just say that simple.
In the
They didn't
past.
like.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why we use didn't like fishing at all, but they
had promised.
yes, yeah. So we know that they didn't like it, but before they start fishing, before they went fishing, they had
Promise.
promised their mother to bring fish for dinner. And then, so that,
Look.
is it past perfect or past simple?
Past simple.
That, what is past simple?
Look.
This is regular verb, right?
Yes.
Look for a shop where they could buy some fish. But the shop
Had already closed.
Alright, can you differentiate the first one? He looked for the shop, but before they come to the shop
Had already.
Had already closed.
something that happened first before he came. Okay, right. So that's why we use shop had
Already closed.
already closed. Verb 3. By the time and before he arrived at the shop. 3. And then it had already closed. When they
Arrived.
okay, when they arrived home, they
Told.
their mother that they
Had cat. Had
Yes,
calf.
yeah, they had.
Calf.
Okay, they had. And what about? Okay, count verb 3. Yeah. The biggest fish they
Had ever seen.
had
Ever seen.
ever seen. But it.
Had escaped.
But it had
Escape.
escaped. See. Now, can you differentiate it when we have to use past simple and when do we use past perfect tense? Okay. So who can make conclusion? How to differentiate it? Again.
Kalau past perfect itu yang lebih duluan,
Yes, it is.
lebih duluan dan waktunya lebih lama, yang udah lebih lamanya udah lebih lama berlalu gitu.
Okay, it is really in the past, yeah.
Yes.
And before another
Another one.
one.
Yeah.
Also in the past.
In the past.
Yeah, okay. So that's one. The first one, it is in past perfect, and the second one is in past
Past
simple.
simple.
Right. So this is the answer. And what is the next problem?
Space.
Yes.
Didn't know. How could we know that we didn't use past perfect and past simple?
Something that we discussed before. How do we know that? For example, this one. This happened first.
No. I mean, the other answer is past perfect and past simple, but then boys didn't like fishing at all.
Okay.
Why we use didn't?
Okay, that's a question.
Yes.
Why we do not use hadn't here, but we use
Didn't.
didn't. Do you think that there is something that we need to say that they hadn't like finished? Mereka belum menyukai memancing. Mereka tidak ada belum atau sudahnya tidak. Hanya mengatakan bahwasanya mereka tidak suka mancing. So in bahasa bisa that sudah atau belum. And for this one, for example, ya, mereka sudah selesai sarapan. Ada yang ditegaskan bahwasanya aktivitas ini already finished. Or if it is a negative, hadn't finished. But if it is something that didn't show that it is completed or not, so we only use past simple. So from the meaning, from the context, we know that. But they, before they go fishing, before they went fishing, they
Had promised.
just say that they promised or they had promised.
Had promised.
Yeah, okay, they had promised, right? Yeah, they had promised their mother to bring fish for dinner. So this one, just simple. So Ted looked for a shop. We cannot say that Ted had looked for the shop. Yeah, just say that Ted looked for the shop, and then the shop had already closed before. By mean before that time. So before he arrived, the shop had already closed. So try to find build the meaning from the context. Yeah. Okay, Asifa?
Yes.
Okay.
So we don't use past perfect and past simple if the word after is adjective.
Adjective.
Yes.
This is not always adjective.
No. I mean finish.
Finish. Yes.
Finish, go and arrive, tell and other is verb.
Yes.
But like is adjective. That's
Oh,
why we don't
that's
use.
good.
That is my question.
Okay, that's a question.
Yeah.
How do you know that it is adjective or verb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm asking about why the like is the only one who didn't use had past simple and past perfect. And I got we don't use past perfect and past simple if the word after is adjective. Is it correct?
Which one is adjective?
Like.
Like. Do you think like is adjective?
Not. Like is verb.
I like it.
Like
Irma,
is
it
verb.
adjective? Like. How do you know that it is adjective or not? Is it adjective? What is like if adjective? What does like mean? It can be adjective. It can be verb. Can I say that I like banana cake? Is it verb or adjective?
Verb.
I like banana cake.
Verb.
Is it the verb or adjective?
Verb.
Verb. Okay. How do you know that it is a verb?
Because there is object, subject.
Because
The object is after.
the object is after. Okay,
Oh.
after like. If I say that if it is adjective, I will use to be, right?
Yes.
I am like banana cake.
Yes.
And it means that
Huh?
Saya suka
no,
Saya adalah
saya mirip menyerupai banana cake. It is adjective. See?
Oh iya.
You get it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because we do not use was, I was like, so it can be as adjective, but when we use as adjective, there must be to be. Okay? There must be to be. Adjective with to be. Something that we have learned before. Okay? And you can say that, just put it here. Okay. I like banana cake. So like here is verb. If it is past tense, it will be
I like.
I like. If it is negative,
I didn't like.
I didn't. And then verb verb 1. This is verb 1. This is verb
Verb 2.
Okay, and if I say that I was like banana cake.
Okay.
See, there is to be here, and we will not use to be with the verb, except for when we use to be and the
Continuous.
verb. Continuous and continuous and we use
Passive, passive.
passive voice. See, we only find to be with a verb only for continuous or
Passive.
passive. Okay, continuous to show that the activity is in progress or was in progress, and passive. Okay, but if it is not, if it doesn't show this one, we will not use to be. And this time I use to be. And it's impossible that this one is verb. This is not a verb. But this one is adjective. See? An adjective in bahasa like mean menyerupai. Yeah. So don't say that I am like monkey very much. Don't say that. Okay? But you can say that I
Like monkey.
very much.
Ooh.
See, that's a different, yeah? Okay, you get it?
Okay.
Yeah, that's starting of question. Okay, very good, next one. Thank you. Yes, it is. Yeah, so you have to know about it. Yeah, don't forget to say, don't use to be with like because the meaning will be different. Any more question about this? No more? Okay, can we come to the next one? Have you come to this?